Welcome anyone to my YouTube channel. This is Everett, aka Two Beasts to Kill You, aka the Beast with the Least. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the Xbox showcase for June 2025. Yeah. I'm gonna say I was disappointed. Very disappointed with it. Maybe I had too high of expectations, or maybe I just had something else in mind. I don't know, but yeah, we'll get into it right now, obviously. But before we do, like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Again, disappointed. Maybe, if I were to grade it, I'd give it a C. I kind of just, there was a lot of stuff that I didn't care about. There was some pretty nice, exciting announcements, but they were so few and far between, and there was a lot of just stuff that I absolutely could not care about. This might even be like a short video because I don't want to spend too much time on talking about what I didn't care about. So let's go ahead and get into what they showed. So they started off with showing Outer Worlds 2. They also had a direct after. I didn't watch the direct, but there was a deep dive into their creation of the game. I saw some of it. They were trying to be funny. They had I don't remember the actor's name, but if you've ever seen like Parks and Rec, or he voices Sonic in the movies. He was like part of their panel or something. I don't know. Trying to help develop the game. I guess to help with making the game funnier. Yeah, I don't know. But Outer Worlds 2, it looks good. If you were watching my live stream of the reacting to the showcase before it crapped out on me, I like Obsidian games. I think they're gonna be like, you give them the tools to just make what they are gonna make. They're going to give you some really good games. And like, they announced another game too, that I'll get into later. But yeah, Outer Worlds 2 looks good. I mean, if you played Avowed, that game is great. The first Outer Worlds game is great. So yeah, this looks really good. I can't wait for it to come out this year. I want to play it. And, obviously Game Pass. Next game they showed, High on Life 2. So a new High on Life game. I honestly did not think there would be a new High on Life game because of the controversy with I don't remember the guy's name who made Rick and Morty and all that stuff. But his we'll just say his controversy. But I guess it is its own studio. You could keep doing games. It's not a Rick and Morty thing. It's High on Life, even though the voice of the main gun is basically Morty. I think I'm not a Rick and Morty fan. But yeah, it looks good. More weapons, more aliens that are weapons. It showed like a bow and arrow that was, obviously an alien as a bow and arrow is pretty funny. So yeah, that one, I'm into it. I liked it. Next game they showed, Resonance, A Plague Tale Legacy. So it's a new, Plague Tale game. I haven't played those, so I couldn't tell you, if they're good or not, or if I would be excited. I guess not. I wasn't really excited. It's a new Plague Tale game. And, yeah. The next thing I'll skip right now that they showed, I'll talk about that at the end actually, but when this announcement that I'm skipping, just Silk Song is going to come out this year. They announced that with part of this announcement. If you like Hollow Knight, I still need to play the first one. Finally, Silk Song is coming out, or we know when it's coming out. People have been clamoring for that game for a while. All right, next game, Blood of the Dawnwalker from, I think it was Bandai. I don't remember the developer, but it's a third-person RPG game. You play as a vampire. It looks cool. I couldn't tell you much more. It just looks like, your typical third person action adventure RPG ish game, I guess. Like Assassin's Creed's. When they went into more of that, not much else I could tell you. There's not really a lot there. Oh, this next game. Okay, so this one I'm actually pretty much excited because I played the first one enough. Super Meat Boy 3D. So now a 3D platformer of Super Meat Boy. It looked good, and I liked that they didn't show, because it was a gameplay trailer. I liked that they didn't show that it was just, oh yeah, someone playing the game and they're like super good at it, so you're just seeing how it is. No, there was a lot of deaths being shown in that trailer, which if you play the first Super Meat Boy, oh yeah, that game is hard and you die a lot. So yeah, that's a game I'm pretty excited for. Then they showed Ninja Gaiden 4, and oh yeah, we've already seen gameplay trailer. They announced it a while back and all that stuff, and it is one of those games like, okay, cool, let me get it. Team Ninja and Platinum Games collaborating on a hack and slash game, like, come on. You couldn't ask for. Maybe if Ninja Theory was involved, but yeah, super looking forward to Ninja Gaiden 4. Next game they announced, well, it wasn't actually a game. It was a DLC for the Indiana Jones game, The Order of the Giants. I haven't finished Indiana Jones. Honestly, I'm probably not going to. It's too stealth focused, and it's just not my thing. So hey, if anyone's excited about to play some more Indiana Jones, kudos to them. Good for them. I'm probably not going to touch this. Again, I didn't really enjoy Indiana Jones, really. So, this next one that they announced, when I saw. So they announced a game called Beast of Reincarnation. It looks cool, you're a character with creatures and all this stuff. Here's the thing. When they showed the developer, I did let out an audible, oh shit. At least I think I did. I'd have to look back at the live stream. Because the developer is Game Freak. And if you know who that is, then you're like, what the hell? Game Freak makes the Pokemon games. Like, that's all they've done for, damn near 30 years now or some shit. So for them to we see, if they've done any other games, I'm hard pressed to remember it or think about it. So the fact that they're, and it's being released on Xbox, this one, it looked good too. Still, your typical third person action adventure game, but still, I think I'm just more excited because Game Freak, I want to see what they can do when they're not tied to the shackles of Pokemon, I guess. Yeah, that one, yeah, I do want to see what they can do, because again, it's Game Freak. They make Pokemon games. This is totally not what they typically do, or and it looked good too. So yeah, I don't know. All right, next one. Oh, they showed some more Clockwork Revolution. It was like a 3-minute. Yeah, it was like 3 minutes. A lot of gameplay shown, and yeah, the time mechanics and everything. Yeah, it looked awesome. In Exile, they were making, they made those, I'm pretty sure it was them, Wasteland, which I'm not a big fan of, or whatever, but hey, this is, it looks like their take on if maybe they made a BioShock game, which a lot of people kind of already have said. Yeah, no, this looks good. I can't wait to play it. Hopefully, it's good. Like, there's not much else. Uh, yeah. The next game was a so when I mentioned earlier that they announced a new Obsidian game. I mean, not really a new Obsidian game. It's a sequel to an Obsidian game. Yeah, another one. So 3 games are releasing this year because this is coming out soon too. I think it was coming out next month when I saw July 29th. Grounded 2, which I am probably gonna have to play because I played the first one, but it's better with friends. I didn't have a lot of people to play with, or I didn't have anyone to really play with. But I'm gonna have to force my friends to play the next one because, yeah, the survival games, where you're building and crafting and all that. I'm kind of becoming more of a fan of those types of games. So like I did enjoy Minecraft, that first, or I've enjoyed Minecraft. I enjoyed that first grounded game. There was that I'm forgetting what it's called, but that dragon game where you build, and then there's that Valheim game that I want to play too. So those types of games where you're building bases and homes and doing stuff and having to eat and drink to survive while fighting creatures, like, yeah, I'm totally into that. Can't wait for that one, actually. Next game that showed up was Chronos: The New Dawn. It's coming out fall 2025. I should have been saying actually what all these games. Let me go back to what they've been. The Outer Worlds is October 29th. High End Life is this winter. That Plague Tale game, they didn't have anything. Silk Song is this winter. Blood of the Dawnwalkers 2026. Super Meat Boys 2026. Ninja Gaiden 4's October 21st. And Indiana Jones DLC's September 4th. Beast of Reincarnations 2026. Clockwork Revolution is in due time. Yeah, sorry, I should have been actually saying these release dates. If you saw my PlayStation State of Play video, I kind of messed up on that too. But yeah, so Chronos: The New Dawn. It's from Bloober Team, I believe, right? Yeah. I'm not a fan of the Bloober Team games, so this one's just I just didn't care about. So honestly, not much to say. I'll just move to the next thing. Next, they showed the Elder Scrolls Online Seasons of the Worm Cult. What is this season? I don't remember if. Honestly, I don't think it said what season it was, what number, but it's coming June 18th. So what? We're like 10 days away from it. If you're a big Elder Scrolls guy or fan, or just apparently the MMO is not a bad MMO. I do got to play a little bit more. I played a little bit, but not a lot. So more ESO if you're into that. Next game they showed up was, this is from Don't Nod, so not a lot to say on it too, because I'm not a Don't Nod fan. They had there was that Remember Me, and they've made basically I can't even for the life of me remember the name of those games where you're playing as the chick who could like rewind time or something and all that stuff. But this is called Aphelion. It's coming next year. Did not look interesting to me. But yeah. Next game, Ghosts at the Grand. It looked like some kind of like Power Wash Simulator style game, but with, I guess, more focus on story. Not interested in that one either. Like, again, I just was not very interested in a lot of what they were showing, or enough of what they were showing at this showcase. Next up, we got Age of Mythology Retold Heavenly Spear. I think it's a DLC, I don't know, or expansion pack. It's coming fall 2025. I'm not an Age of Mythology guy, so yeah. Actually, this next game, Madang, Two Hearts. It's coming next year. This one looked pretty cool, actually. Looked like, I thought it was like a Resident. It looked like kind of like a Resident Evil style, like clone maybe, but maybe I'm being too generic with it. But yeah, this one looked good. I liked it. You know, it looks like it might. It's like it's the two hearts probably make sense. It looks like a dual protagonist kind of thing going on. Yeah, I can see myself playing this one. Next up, yeah, here we go. So you know what? These next three I'm gonna run through. They showed a Planet of Lana 2, Children of Leaf coming next year. Fallout 76 is getting fishing this year, I'm assuming, and Solo Leveling Arise Overdrive coming next year. Oh, yeah, this next game too, Animo, coming next year, 2026. Honestly, I just these four things they showed, like Fallout 76 is cool, but I don't care about fishing, and Solo Leveling, blah, Planet of Lana, blah, Animo, just did not look interesting to me. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, which is coming out soon, July 11th, I think he said. Yeah, it was July 11th. So they showed Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3-4, the remake of those games. And, you know, I mean, we've seen it enough. I want to play it. I'm gonna play it when it comes out, especially because you know Game Pass. Love that Game Pass. Yeah. The next game, At Fate's End, from the devs of Spiritfarers, coming next year. I just, it did not look interesting at all to me, just at all. Yeah, I don't know. I can't. There's not much I can say. I'm gonna move on. They showed a trailer. This was such a weird insert right here. They had a trailer for Gears of War Reloaded, you know, but I just don't know why. There was rumors that they're supposed to be well, not rumors, but rumors and I guess slash leaks that there's gonna be a beta for the game because it's been on the Steam database and all that stuff. But they didn't announce it here, so I don't understand why they had this, because you're just showing that the game's coming out, which they already announced, and then that's it. So I don't know. I mean, I want to play it because I'm a huge Gears fan, but this is such a weird addition that I'm just okay. We know Gears of War is coming out in August. Thanks for reminding us. I don't know. So, next up, Persona 4 Revival. This has been heavily rumored. I mean, the voice actors were saying, "Oh yeah, no, I'm not voicing certain characters." So, I mean, this has been known for a while. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad for the people who love Persona. I've never played any of them, and I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon now, or that's gonna change anytime soon. So, yeah, I don't know. Next up, they showed a new season coming to Sea of Thieves, Smuggler's Tide, season 17. It's coming out August 2025. You know, I haven't played Sea of Thieves in a while. 17 seasons. They've been working on that game for a while. It's been out, and they've just been plugging away at it. So, you know, maybe I'll try it out. Maybe this might get me back into Sea of Thieves. Yeah. Next up, Invincible Versus, which so you know we got the Marvel. I'm gonna butcher Marvel Tokone fighting game at Sony State of Play. We get an Invincible fighting game, so a comic book fighting game from Skybound Games actually too. It's coming next year. It looked cool. It's a 3v3 tag fighting game. It didn't look as good. I mean, the Marvel fighting game has Arc System Works making it. Come on, they make this is their bread and butter, making fighting games. I don't know. Skybound got, obviously they're publishing it. It's Quarter Up Games. I don't even know if they're a new developer or not, but yeah. But you know, I mean, I'll probably try it if it's on Game Pass anyway. Probably not, but yeah, I'll try it. Could always use a new comic book fighting game, but I mean, Marvel's gonna be the one to go for. Next up, oh yeah, this one I was just almost. If I could have skipped it, I would skip. Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate. It's coming to Xbox. Finally, after I don't even remember when the first remake came out, but hey, we're finally getting it on Xbox. That's coming in winter, this winter. But they also announced Final Fantasy 16 is coming to Xbox, and that came out today, or it's coming out today. So, good for the people who like Final Fantasy. I've not been a Final Fantasy fan in a while. Last one I played was 8, actually. And I did play a little bit of 7 back in the day. But, mainly I've just been, it's really just the Final Fantasy 3 and 4 that I played. Yeah. Next game. Oh, you know what's funny? I was talking about Double Fine not too long ago with a couple of my buddies. And they haven't released anything in a long time. I think the last game they released was the Psychonauts game or something. But yeah, they announced a new game, Keeper. You're playing as a sentient lighthouse. You know what? It looked cool. It looked fine, quirky, but I just think I'm not gonna play it. It didn't look like anything. It just looked kind of like a walking simulator. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I couldn't tell you anything else. And then they ended the show with Black Ops 7. So they announced Black Ops 7. It's a sequel to Black Ops 2 because they showed the main character from Black Ops 2. But it was played by, I don't, if you ever watched that, what, This Is Us? Is that what that show was called? I don't know. He's a character. I think he dies in it or whatever. Spoiler alert. I guess he's playing the David character because they ended up saying his name, David Mason. And then they show Raul Menendez. It was this weird, trippy, I thought it was maybe a game from Remedy or something. But no, it's a Black Ops 7, which, I'll play it. I like the Black Ops games. I liked Black Ops 6 well enough. But man, they are jumping back and forth on the timeline when it comes to these Black Ops games. Now, yeah. All right, and now for what I skipped earlier. This is probably their biggest announcement that they just plopped early on in the show. There had been, the leaks and the rumors and all that stuff, but yeah, it's now officially announced, the ROG Xbox Ally. That's what they're calling it. And there's going to be 2 SKUs of it. There's going to be a 1 terabyte and a 512 gig version. Obviously, the 1 terabyte is going to be a little bit more powerful. But yeah, I was saying it during the actual live stream. I'm like, I don't know if I want it, but then at the same time, I'm like, I'm probably gonna get it because I don't like that they added those little the controller handles, little where you put your hands, at the sides. Doesn't look like the normal, like how a Steam Deck or the Ally X already looks, where it's just kind of looks like a Switch. But it's Xbox branded. You're gonna be able to play your Xbox games on the go. I'm most likely gonna want to get it. They didn't release a price, but we know it's coming this year, so yeah. But again, overall, I don't know. I'm a little disappointed with this year's showcase. Last year, I enjoyed so much better. This one, last year they showed E-Day. I think that just made everything so much better. And for this year to be Gears of War Reloaded is the big Gears thing. They did say, actually, you know what? One thing they did have at the end, before they showed the Black Ops 7 trailer, Phil Spencer was part of it, and he was talking about next year that is going to be the 25th anniversary for Xbox. And he did mention that there'll be we're going to have Fable next year, we're going to have a new Forza game. He said Gears of War E-Day next year, so looks like it's releasing next year. Plus, he also said, a game that's been with us since the beginning. There's been rumors for a while that they're going to remake Halo 1 in Unreal Engine, so maybe that's what that is. We'll see. Honestly, he probably should have announced it. That would have helped make the showcase. That would have helped the showcase out a lot, but you know. But yeah, again, my final thoughts. It was disappointing. There was a lot of games. Maybe for other people it's not as disappointing, but for me, I was just underwhelmed. There was a few, you know, High on Life, Ninja Gaiden, the Ally, Xbox Ally, Black Ops 7, Gears of War Reloaded. There were some things that I liked, but nothing blew my socks off. So yeah, I'll give it a C, maybe a C plus. Oh, now my cat's starting to meow because she wants to get out. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video. If you like what I do on this channel, as usual, like, subscribe, comment, share. I'm coming, kitty. Until next time, I'll catch you later.